Assalamu alaikum. This is SPM presentation and our topic is DevOps and we are from group B. My name is Talal Sham and my SAP ID is 2283 and these are the name of my group members. The topic for presentation: Introduction, how do we use project management in DevOps, the benefits of a DevOps. So, introduction, the term DevOps was formed by combining the word development and operation and signifies a culture shift that bridge the gap between development and operation team. So, what is DevOps? DevOps is a set of practice that work to automate and integrate the process between software development and IT teams so they can build, test, and release software faster and more reliable. And this is a diagram related to DevOps process. On my left hand side there is a development process and on my right hand side there is operation process. In development process they are going to plan, code, build and test, and in operation process they are going to deploy, operate and monitor. And these two teams are going to integrate between each other. So what are the four stages of DevOps? The first one is version control. The version control are going to maintain different version of a code, and the second one is continuous integration. They are going to compile, validate, code review, unit testing, integration testing. And the third one is continuous delivery, deploying the build application to test server performing UATs. And the fourth one is continuous deployment, deploy the tested application to the prod server for the release. So how do we use project management in DevOps? Integration management. In project management we have to first identify the project manager. Project manager has an authority to manage team, utilizes resources and ready the project deliverable on time. But in DevOps, the project manager become the DevOps engineer, because the DevOps engineer is the most experienced person that know how to work with the development team and also know about the IT operation. DevOps engineer work as a bridge between the development team and operation teams. These are the basic roles that have been found in the DevOps engineer. The first one is responsibility, writing specification and documents, work with automation services and platform, and so on. Experience and skill: DevOps engineer must be over 2 years of working experience as a developer, system administrator, a DevOps engineer, IT operation, data management, and so on. The personal attributes: DevOps must be strong in communication skill, leadership skill, and so on. Additionally, a DevOps engineer can be responsible for IT infrastructure, maintaining and management with compromised hardware, software, network, storage, virtual and remote assets, and control over cloud data storage. So, the stakeholder management. In DevOps, the DevOps engineer is a person that have a strong communication skills, and the DevOps engineer are going to communicate with the team, IT personnel, and the customer. So the question arises that how do we can consider the stakeholder for DevOps? So one way to consider the stakeholders for DevOps, the first one is development team include all people involved in the developing software products and services, include but not exclude to architecture, business representative, customer, product owner, product manager, quality insurance tester, and analytics suppliers. And the operation team also include the people involved in delivering and managing a software product and service, included but not exclusive to information security professional, system engineer, system administrator, IT operations engineer, release engineers, database administrator, and so on. So what are the challenges we are going to face in it? The challenges for any DevOps initiative is to how to include our system necessary to incorporate the activities, requirement, and role that these stakeholders represent. So we are going to need to understand that it's not what we are doing that has to be changed, but need to consider how we do it. We still need to deliver services that deliver values to our customer. So now Mr. Faisal Ejaz are going to present his part of the presentation. Thank
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Faisal and today I'll be speaking on the topics cost management with DevOps, communication management and risk management. DevOps is integral when it comes to cost management. It can drastically reduce the organizational costs involved in software development, deployment and maintenance. This is all because of the increase in number of cloud providers. Organization, irrespective of its size, can focus on DevOps practices to reduce the upfront development setup and maintenance. This all can be done by the steps: right automation, optimal resource utilization, control cloud sprawl, and use of containers. DevOps and cloud can provide major advantages when it comes to automation. They help in organization and enterprises in automation. But it comes with a disadvantage when even a minute mistake or error can result into huge losses. DevOps allows teams to come up with their own automated program tasks, which once developed and configured can be re-triggered when needed. This type of automation is highly beneficial when it comes to monitoring application performances, generating reports, and troubleshooting. These activities would usually require a team of resources to complete, but with DevOps, these automations are made easy and can save a lot of capital. One of the major faults and reasons why a specific organization go over the budget is because they don't utilize their resources to their maximum capacity. A DevOps environment contains many resources which guarantees effective implementation. This includes processing power, memory, bandwidth, and network requirements. Among the various DevOps scenarios, only the production environments and staging environments that replicate the production environments needs to run 24/7. With the help of training the right employees and the right policies, all these unnecessary costs can be reduced. DevOps and clouds are interlocked. Cloud provides resources, and DevOps is meant to utilize these resources effectively for better development and usage. Cloud sprawl is uncontrolled, rapid use of cloud instances, which can lead to heavy unexpected costs. This usually happens when the organization fails to control and monitor the usage of the cloud and its instances. Cloud spread is often associated with and is one of the most common areas that organization fails to avoid. Many employees can often neglect to turn off VMs and other supporting cloud instances when not in use. This increases the cost and should be avoided. The use of containers in DevOps environment for application development can further bring down costs for enterprises using cloud. Containers provide range of benefits to the organization. They are smaller amount of resources while providing faster execution. Containers don't usually require an OS or hypervisor, therefore they are very light and easy to use. They are operated at much lower cost as compared to others. To ensure costs are low, enterprises must utilize the resources of the cloud wisely. If this is done, costs will be managed. Coming to communication management with DevOps, DevOps bring people together from a deployment and operations team. DevOps hinges on three principles: follow, feedback, and continual learning and experimentation. These form a cycle of continuous development, feedback, and improvement. Excellent communication lies between these principles. Digital data exchanges messages are backbone of excellent communication. Yes, meetings are also needed. However, communicating through digital exchanges are effective and agile. Communication doesn't always come naturally to everyone, so employees must be encouraged to communicate with their employees. Developers often communicate better through notes in their codes, thus sharing the information and knowledge across others. Implementing the use of channels is relatively easy and should be used properly. Stakeholders should be made more accessible regardless of the platform that is being used, also ensuring feedback reaches the proper teams. As a concept, DevOps is designed to help with risk management and also risk management techniques come in handy. DevOps is all about continuity and risk instead of escaping risk. DevOps encourages to accept risk and manage it and help in knowing what risks to expect. A DevOps pilot project is best suited for this purpose. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Skandar. I am from Group B. SAP ID is 2571. And my lectures are the schedule management, resource management, and how schedule management and resource management help us in DevOps. The schedule management. What is schedule management? Scheduling in project management is the listing of activities. These are activities, the deliverables, and the milestones within a project. A schedule also usually includes a planned start date and the finish date. Remember, this is the start date and finish date. Durations. This means the durations and resources assigned to each activity. Now, the control schedule. Inputs, tools, techniques, outputs. The project management, the inputs in the project management plan, the schedule baseline, scope baselines, the tools and techniques, data analysis and value analysis, the trend analysis, etc. The outputs, in outputs, work performance information, schedule, forecast, changing requests, etc. Now process for time management. The process and time management, the plan schedule management that we are studies in the lectures previous. Define project activities, sequence activities, the estimate resources. Yes, we estimate the resources, what are the resources, estimate durations, the start date, the finish date, the end date, and the develop the project schedule. Pro resources. Now the resources in project management, resources are necessities whose main role is to help carry out a certain task or a project. Resource can be a person. This remember, resources can be a person or a team or a tool and time, etc. How schedule management and resource management help us in DevOps. It takes several teams to develop large software. It is a very large software. The DevOps are the methodologies like that, similar to Agile. Multiple teams work together. There's a backlog, features, sprints, stories. The regular review of the project schedule with these teams helps ensure the teams are working towards common goals delivery plans, provide the needed multi-team view of your project schedule. Yes, of course, screenshots. Here's a screenshot that I captured from site. The boards, there you can see a board. When you click on board, you can see the plans. When you click on plans, if you have any plan, then it is shown, but there is no plan, so you can create a new plan. Now, since you may want to have multiple delivery plans, if you have multiple delivery plans and you have multiple projects and teams, then you create a name of your project, then the web delivery, the parts, ultimates, projects, teams name, and the backlog, and create. For example, the team A, the team A name is team A is doing a feature that is the weather forecast service providing backlog in features. The feature is the providing the weather forecast services. This is the team and doing this activity, a backlog feature in DevOps, and create your team, not to add multiple teams here. Due to the iteration recognition, you know, this is the iteration. DevOps is the iteration performed earlier. The today markers the right at the beginning of sprint 2. Here you can see the sprint 1, sprint 2 and sprint 3 and the backlog stories. This is the backlog stories in sprint 1, the news story, and the other 2 is done, already done, completed. This is the story completed and delivered to customer with the passage of time. Now sprint 1 is new, then this is moved to sprint 2 and the move is sprint 3. Note that dates of sprint 2 and sprint 3 which will vary for your account based on when you generated the project data. We are going to add 2 new iterations for the external services teams that do not align exactly with the main time schedule. Now this is the schedule time, start date and the end date. These are the resources. These are the resources and the teams. Teams are the resources. Resources can be a team or a person that we have studied in previous slide. The sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3 and sprint 4. If you want to see this sprint 2, the start date is 6/5/2018 and sprint 3 start date is 6/27/2018 and end date 6/2 to 6/26 and 2018 and 7/18/2018. Now configure team, add, edit or delete your team's plans, other team, drag others plan, etc. project, team and backlog, parts, ultimate, parts, features, backlog, add your team here. This is how the DevOps helps us in resources and resource management and schedule management. For end date, start date, you can trace your team progress, teams are works together, start time and end time, end date, projects are deliverable, stories are deliverable to clients, etc. These are your references. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mohammad Ikhlas Khan from Group B and my SAP ID is 2607. Topics for discussion are project scope management, quality management, benefits of DevOps. Project scope management we can classify further into product scope and project scope. Product scope it includes mainly features and components that the deliverable must have, and the project scope it describes the work that must be done in order to complete the project. Why is it so important? It is important because to minimize the issues like constantly changing requirements and realizing that the final outcome is not what was expected, and going over the budget. Quality management is an act of overseeing all activities and tasks must be accomplished to maintain a desired level of excellence, and the level of excellence can be maintained through determination of quality policy, assurance quality control, and quality improvement. So let's see life cycle of DevOps. It show how properly the things are managed in DevOps. We create, verify, plan and package, then release our product and then configure, and after that we monitor our product or project. The key of success of DevOps is continuously delivery and continuous deployment. We deliver different version of our product to customer, and depending upon his or her feedback, we can change our requirements and continuously deploy. It shows how efficiently the quality is maintained in DevOps. It's a life cycle of DevOps. Another view, development and operations. Apart from that, quality assurance is a separate part and it has separate importance. Now come to the benefits of DevOps. The first one is collaboration. It promotes DevOps promotes an environment where different teams work together to achieve common organizational objectives. So it improves collaboration. Speed, it accelerates the pace of business. Faster we release our product, we get more business. Innovation, DevOps encourage innovation by enabling teams to study more about their customer expectations. Customer satisfaction, feedback loops are the most important component of DevOps to maintain customer satisfaction. Agility, DevOps allow organization to be flexible in accepting new genuine requirements of customer. So it improves agility. Quality and reliability. DevOps make testing critical, so it improves quality. And by improving quality, customer can trust on DevOps, and so it through this way we can improve reliability. Security in teams. Everyone is responsible for security, not only the security team. So it improves the security. Cost reduction. Most important benefit from business perspective is maximizing the profitability and minimizing the expenses through many ways. Thank you.